Ready to preach. Take 5.
Yeah.
OBS complications, people.
Uh,
Sorry.
YouTube complications.
YouTube complications. Oh my god, the pain. We
So
are so sorry for our listeners, our audience, but
for
we're
some
trying.
reason had us double streaming this episode and then going back to 148. So
Although I'm not gonna lie, I love it how on YouTube it flips us. Because I think that I'm looking at it on YouTube and I turn the volume off. So when I look at the glitch wall, I think it looks much better with the camera flipped,
I say
personally.
what I see on YouTube is what I see right here in front of me. It's no different.
I'm just saying from what I see on our chat right now versus YouTube, I see it mirrored.
Do you?
Yes.
Weird. Because
So
on
like
my
for
end,
example,
it's on the right
so
side,
in
and on
the
YouTube, it's on the right side or the left. Be the left technically.
so like if I'm looking at the screen right now, I'm looking at you in this server. Your glitch wall tub is on the right. I go to YouTube and it is on the left.
That's weird because on my end, it's on the left, and then on YouTube, it's on the left.
Well, left, right, put together.
And that's interesting how that worked out.
Sandwich. Yes. So, one thing that we've been trying to get through and apologize everybody for the growing pains of this new era of Caffeinated Podcast is this has been on our list for a while since before we took that break.
Yes.
Green White Haze. Yish. So,
Rain's
on
made some pretty
paper,
decent stuff.
I've been saying this I've been saying this for the longest time. Monster, I mean, come on, Monster's the big corporation behind this. I said they need to put their white drink into the rain line. Now, again, I see it all over the place. Go to Home Depot, you go to gas stations, it's either they want the regular Monster, the regular sugar free, or they want the white.
White Monster is goaded.
If you like Monster and you don't like the white, you are in the minority. A pretty small minority at that, wouldn't you say?
I don't know about that, but I will say the white flavor, ultra white, is goaded.
If you enjoy Monster and you don't like the white, you're in the minority, in my opinion. Just my thought.
Yeah,
Not sure if that's a bold take or not, but that
no,
just seems from what I gather.
it's definitely one of the top
And
flavors.
so my thought top 5 at least
Oh, easy.
are where you rank. And we say easy, but I mean Monster keeps making more and more stuff and we say best so much. There's a lot of recency bias that goes into it. I mean, heck, I saw somebody content creating for sports and I'm like, Dude, I'm assuming that you're in high school because this is all within the last 5 years. What about the last 10 to 15? Was it availability or are you just young? You know what I mean? It's the same thing when you try these flavors that keep coming out. I mean, the white pineapple. When's the last time somebody said, "Hey, I had a monster white pineapple"?
I've never
Probably a
heard that.
while.
Yeah, I haven't had someone say that.
What do you mean?
I've had someone tell me that in
When's the last?
forever.
Yeah, the monster white pineapple. It was very good. Then what the hell happened? Good flavor. In my top 5, I don't see it in gas stations anymore.
I
The
honestly don't
hell?
remember it.
Remember the reserve?
I remember the reserve, but I don't remember what it actually tastes like. It's been so long.
It was the best pineapple flavor they made.
I laugh because for the way you said that and the tone it came off remind me of the fucking like joke skit video or whatever the hell where it's like, what about all the people he murdered? What about or it's like, what people he murdered? I gotta, I'll find you the video. It's like you said it in that exact same tone. Uh, he was the
What
best
about the
guy
what about the people
around.
that were
Yeah, what
murdered?
about the people he murdered? What murder? And you said exactly the same way as that. Exactly in the same
What
fucking
murder? He
tone.
was an angel. He was the best guy around. What are you talking
Same
about?
everything. And I was like, oh, that's it.
Hey, I gotta tell you this. I'm not sure if I've sent you and Recon this. Have I ever showed you the video that is the guy from Brooklyn and his professor is from Brooklyn and they're talking about Argentina taking over the Falkland Islands?
No.
You know, the guy's like, "Hey, professor, what fucking islands you talking about?" Not not fucking Falkland. Because of the Brooklyn accent, he thinks he's shouting the F-bomb. And he's like, "Hey, moron, what islands do I know to put on the test? There's the Philippine Islands, the Hawaiian Islands, there's freaking Gilligan's Island,
The Falkland Islands.
the Falkland Islands." I gotta find it and send it to you sometime.
The Falkland Island of the
That
Falkland
it,
Islands.
the Falkland
The
Islands.
Falkland.
Yep, too good, too good. So tell me, Teach Daddy, something I've been preaching for a long time since we've been doing this show, and this year it finally happened.
I mean, I've been preaching it.
Got it right in the rain.
Even I said they need to do a similar flavor in Rain. I mean, Monster owns Rain.
I mean,
Rain sells
again,
well. They might as well add that same great flavor
not only
into
that,
this.
but not only that, but let's just go down by the energy drink line. It seems that G Fuel is slowly pulling out of the can game.
I think they're pretty much 100%
Bangs,
out now.
I still see them at Dollar Trees, but
I
I
mean,
mean,
there's probably
they
still like
still have them on the
residual
website here and
stock
there.
out there, but like we haven't seen them come out the new flavor in a can in ages. At least over a year now.
It's niche. It's niche stuff at this point, right?
I don't think
It's
there's
a
even been
niche
any
market.
new cans for them.
Maybe not new cans, but they've been stocking them. I know they've been stocking them probably online. I see cans on the
I,
website.
I really do have the feeling they are slowly getting out of that game. I like that.
It says buy with Prime.
That is a
I
whole
mean, this
topic I
can
would
is
love
still
to
on
hit
the
on another
market.
time. But I've seen a recent debacle between many people within that brand, between people that like that brand, etc., and people who don't. On the recent debacle, that feel like their graphics and like the direction they are taking that company with their designs and their logos is drastically different from what they used to be, and how they are also trying to take this new like anime waifu
I
esque
mean,
line way deeper.
so I think the anime thing was inevitable because I feel like, okay, we have gamers, we have VTuber, creators. I mean, I think this was inevitable and everyone's taking credit on who did it first, everything else. I mean, let's just face the facts. This was bound to happen, and just like stink on shit, if one person's going to do it, somebody else is going to do it. Everything's all right back there. I thought someone crashed.
But yeah, that's a whole topic for another
But
time, because I
that
mean
that's
we
just
could really go
that's
deep
another
into that
topic for another
topic. We could go
time,
deep.
but I you heard my mini rant on it, but again, I think it was inevitable. Because if one is like, "Hey, you can't be a gamer drink. We're a gamer drink." Oh, really? I'm sorry. What about Mountain Dew when they had Halo Game Fuel in the orange bottle? Case closed. I don't want to hear it from anybody. Because if somebody is going to say anything and Mountain Dew's in the corner being like, "Hey, you rang?" I don't want to hear that because no matter what, when it comes to books, when it comes to movies, when it comes to anything, somebody did it first, and there's not a lot of original ideas anymore. Like, if someone's going to do a movie out of this book that's in my hand right now, right? Is somebody going to say it's an unoriginal idea about a comeback story of a talented athlete? I don't know. You tell me.
Hey man, we all love a good comeback story. Robert Downey
Yes. But
Jr.,
I'm just saying,
Kim Kardashian.
athlete, comeback, and that. Speaking of, apparently I looked at the new Fantastic Four movie, and I'll be honest with you, man. I think this is gonna suck.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're not a movie review channel. We're a caffeine review channel.
Well, who decide not to have their coffee and decides to cast, the guy's the Human Torch with the I don't know. If I were to describe the guy that's playing the Human Torch, it's Ryan Gosling if you remove the handsome.
Oh, oh,
Terrible.
okay. Out of pocket, sure. We're not movie review critics. We're caffeine
I know.
critics.
Yes. And again, everything's going downhill. So without further ado, you want to crack this baby?
Yep. So
I
in
don't
all
know what the hell
honesty,
you're doing
I
after the show, but
I have technically tried this. I had one about a month ago when we were on hiatus because I really wanted to try it. Uh, and it's been about a month, so I'm sure it'll still taste similar to what I remember, but this will be a good refresher.
I bought a 2 for $6 review. I handed it to my supervisor, and he goes, "Have you tried it yet?" And I'm like, "No, I'm waiting for my co-host." And he's like, "I don't know what the hell it is, but it's good." Again, until he started dieting and cutting back religiously, he was a 4 green monsters a day kind of guy.
Take a smell.
And now he's only drinking sugar-free whatever he comes to.
I have a good feeling I know how you're gonna feel about this.
Oh, it's exactly what I want it to be. That's exactly what you want it to be. The only thing is, it's different than the white monster, but I smell more
Grapefruit.
it's grapefruit and I smell lemon.
Citrus.
I smell grapefruit and lemon.
They don't get lemon. Just general citrus.
I get grapefruit and lemon. Well, I mean, they both are in the citrus family.
Hey, a lot of citrus.
So yeah, you are everything I hoped for. So I hope.
And until he tries it, and then let's see if he actually still likes it.
Yeah.
Salute.
Cheers. Yep. Yep.
Now it is still different. It's close, but it's different. It is literally, in a dumb way of saying it, a rain version of the white monster. As dumb as that sounds, it describes it perfectly because it has a similar flavor profile, but
So
it's different.
so I guess the way that I would describe it is Monster and Rain have two different aftertastes.
Correct.
So with that being said, it has the Rain aftertaste and not the Monster aftertaste.
Correct.
But they are, if you go by the first half of what you taste, it's the same.
It's a
It just
very,
finishes differently.
it's a very damn similar grapefruit
It
that you're
starts it
used to.
it's like if you like Monster aftertaste, great. But if you like everything before the aftertaste, I recommend this to you. Care for the caffeine amount difference, but I think for instead of grabbing 2 white monsters, this replaces it with 1.
Okay. I think that's actually a very valid point that should be taken into consideration. I see what you did there.
So, it kinda goes like this: if you and your buddy are both, chipping in, 2 for 6 deals for any energy drink at the gas station, instead of grabbing, 4, you grab 2. Money saver.
So what do you rate it?
I mean,
And let's be real again, it is not the exact same. It's very similar, but it's still different.
I kinda I rank the white monster and the white rock star in the 5-star category.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is along with it. Easy decision on my end.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, when we reviewed the White Monster, I think I gave it like an 8.5 or a 9. And I would give this the same, a 9.
I mean, I think that's kind of fair. Now, you could actually rank this probably a little bit better because, again, I think Monster's aftertaste is not as good as the Rain aftertaste.
So if you took caffeine out of the question, just flavor alone, because they are again
If
slightly
it's just
different.
flavor, no, that's what I'm saying. Flavor alone, this to me is better.
You like this more?
Yes, it's a little smoother in my opinion.
It is smoother. It is.
I don't know how they do it. I'd have to really I'd really have to compare them side to side, but nonetheless, yeah,
Weirdly enough,
I prefer this over the White Monster.
I would say the White Monster is just like pure white grape. I would say this is white grape and citrus.
So, I taste great so, after we tried a couple of other different
Or
cans,
not white
I
grape,
could
grapefruit.
definitely
My bad.
say
Grapefruit.
I was about to say, I taste white grapefruit in a Monster can.
Yeah, grapefruit.
So, the only the only thing I would say different is I'd probably have to examine this again. I'd have to bring this, the Rockstar Silver Ice and the White Monster, and have to do a three-way comparison. I might have to do it blindfolded at that.
Actually, pause.
I'm curious as to where you're going with this, Teach.
Is there any other company that has like a white for grapefruit other
So
than?
we tried them on the show.
But I'm
So
saying
we
like
tried them all together at the same time, if you remember.
we.
We tried 4 at the same time, if you remember correctly.
No, I don't. I don't remember us doing that all at the same time.
Yes, we did. There was the Prime OG or the Prime Original. There is the Gorilla Mind. Then there was the White Monster, and then there was the Rockstar Silver Ice.
I don't think
Those were
we
the 4.
did we do them all side by
We ranked
side.
them 1 Yes, we ranked them 1 through 4. So we put the Prime on the bottom, we put the Gorilla Mind 3rd, and here was the other thing. You put the Rockstar Silver Ice at number 2 and the White Monster at 1. I had the White Monster at 2 and the Rockstar Silver Ice at 1.
Okay. Hear me out then. 'Cause my
The
idea,
white flavor.
my idea, and what I am jokingly calling this as a segment slash episode idea segment, whatever the hell you want to call it in the future. We call it the White Boy 7th Street contest, and it will be who takes the crown for white grapefruit white can between Aldi White, whatever that Aldi brand is called, Monster Ultra White, Rockstar White, and then Rain Haze.
So, as far as the Aldi's one is gonna be hard to find.
Why you don't have an Aldi's?
I do have an Aldi's. In fact, I actually have a bold claim on the Aldi's watermelon versus the Red Bull, but it's just hard because some days you find that can there and sometimes you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's available, sometimes it's not. But as far as the Aldi's watermelon versus the Red Bull watermelon, I can't believe I'm saying this. I never tried them straight at the same time, but I've had both in the same day. I'm giving it a tie.
Wow. A
I'm
tie.
giving it a tie. Yes. I will just say this, Teach. Um, what's a good example of this?
To our dear Ma Tai, how do you feel about
I
Relly giving it to you? That he's giving it a tie.
Yes, the Aldi's watermelon. versus the watermelon Red Bull. So I'm just gonna say it like this, Teach.
Tell me it.
My father drinks Budweiser, but sometimes I will support the local brewery. Had sons in Derby, Connecticut. Passed by it a lot. Never entered, but it's passing right on through to wherever I need to go. They have this brown ale, and he says it's good too. So even though his brand of choice is Budweiser, you got something the same, different, but it's the same profile and the exact type, and you can't complain at all. It's like if somebody gave you a Stella and somebody gave you the same kind of beer but with a different name, are you complaining?
No, because the same beer with a different name is just a Miller High Life.
I disagree about that one. I don't. I think a Stella is a lot better than a Miller High
Oh
Life
no, it is. But
personally.
that's what I'm saying. It's different with a different name.
Yes, I didn't think I would have a tie, even though that there's that Aldi's white can versus the Monster. And again, I just think one was sweeter than the other. Both those, it's so hard to tell. But also, if you go by the price point, in a 4 pack for $6, or you get a deal where you pay 2 for $6 for the 12 ounce. These were 12 ounces I was getting. So a 6 pack for $6, a 4 pack for $6, or either 3.50 a piece, $4 depending on where you are, or you get a rare 2 for $6 or 2 for $7, because the price of Red Bull ain't going down anytime soon.
It's true.
I mean, we all say that. I mean, we say it every day because I understand that shipping for some of the powder companies are going a little bit more because USPS, all that. It's frustrating. But at the end of the day, when you think of, if you just are a person that buys cans at the gas station every other day or every other day, these can costs are getting ridiculous, man. Same thing with Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts and everything else. And now, mind you, right? Dude, I'm in Connecticut. I love Dunkin' Donuts. But you want to know what I decided to do over the weekend?
Hmm.
I went 2 towns over and I actually went to a place that grows their coffee in Connecticut. I got a pound of it, got half pounds in 2 different bags. I'm brewing it myself.
He's got
Yeah,
bags
man.
on bags on bags.
I got 2 half-pound bags of coffee ready to be brewed in the K cups,
He's
the
got
reusable K cups. Shout out to Sacred Ground, Sherman, Connecticut. Look them up. Good stuff. My favorite, the breakfast blend. The breakfast blend, yes. By the way, that's not promoted. That's just me doing the decency good of my heart. You support the good people.
he's
It's just
got
how we do it.
kilos of the brown bean.
Less than a pound. You can only you either do it in half. The minimum you could get is a half a pound, and they'll actually grind the beans up right next to you. And if you're unsure and you want to try something, because what they do is they take the beans, they grind them for you right there. And if you're unsure and you want to try something, they'll French press it for you.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Except, I mean, I found out I needed to get the reusable K cup because it had holes on the bottom. Oh my God. I saw like a little puddle of muck on the bottom of my mug, and I'm like, let's not finish the last half inch on the bottom. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I've never been much of a coffee guy, so I'm not much for K cups or that. The old IBS isn't like coffee. That's why I've always been the energy powder and water kind of guy.
I mean, I prefer energy powder myself, but there's just sometimes on like a Saturday morning where I just like a nice cup of coffee.
Cup of Joey.
I like me a cup of Joe on a Saturday morning while I gather my thoughts before breakfast. Particularly warm outside, cold outside. I mean, dude, I'm just in a regular light hoodie and pajama pants, like, going out there in the morning, watching the birds, listen to the chirping, just having a cup of coffee any day that I'm off work. It's just peaceful. It's a good zen. Doesn't matter if it's, a leftover shaker, doesn't matter what it is, as long as it tastes good, I need. Wake up in peace. Sleep in, grab a cup, slowly sip, capture it.
It is beautiful.
We about vibes, King. We about vibes.
No, no, I respect it because I used to be that kind of like Saturday morning guy to that degree. Quite long ago, I remember feeling all nice and rejuvenated, waking up, making a small shaker, shaking it up, getting that morning caffeine. I get it. I feel you.
I mean, it's been it's a blessing for me, man, because I mean, it wasn't long ago, it was like a month where there was like a solid month and a half where I was working 6, 7 days a week and I couldn't sleep in. I couldn't join my loved ones for breakfast and I couldn't do any of that. So I mean, when nothing's going on and everything is kind of peaceful and there's not crap, I gotta get this done before they close because, dump is gonna be closed, the scrapyard is gonna be closed, or any of that. So any time where I know I could get a Saturday morning off where I attempt to sleep in, but I can't because I'm used to waking up at 5 o'clock during the week. Like, I got a buddy that's a nurse, and he'll text me something stupid, and I'll be like, "Really?" He's like, "What are you doing up?" "Wake up at 5 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock now. I know it's Saturday, but I toss and turn until like 8 o'clock and say, all right, we're thinking cup of Joe, and we're thinking cracking some eggs. Expensive as hell, by the way.
I haven't eaten eggs in forever because of it. But again, I also haven't been in the mood for eggs. I've been in the big mood for waffles lately.
Knowing you,
Mm-hmm.
hmm. You a protein waffle kind of guy?
Uh, funny enough, I've never actually tried it.
So I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Well,
So I know that you watch like your sugars, your intake, everything else, but I understand that, knowing that you're a waffle guy and such, but here's the only thing I can think of because me and my mother were doing protein cookies for a while. Simply because, like, when you go to gas stations or supplement stores, you see like the Larry's and Larry's, the Quest, all
mm-hmm.
that. But they're like $3 to $4 a friggin' pop.
Yep. I mean, Larry sucks. Quest is
So
okay.
only the peanut butter ones for Quest. The Larry's, I don't know. They fuck with my stomach. I don't know why. Not only that, but like the calories for them, screw that. So what my mother was doing was it was taking peanut butter. I forgot what protein powder we had at the time, but it was chocolate protein powder, a little bit of honey, and I forgot what else she added to it, but I forget the recipe. I gotta find it somewhere. But that's how we were making things. And she was to be like, hey, so if you were to actually, because you know how people make protein breakfast powder and waffle powder, this and that, they say just take your regular batter, add your powder that way. Don't actually get like regular, like, hey, here's our protein pancake mix. They say take your regular favorite batter and then add the protein and make it as thick as you like and dilute it with some milk if it's too thick.
I was gonna say I've never done protein waffles, but I've done protein pancakes, and I know it's technically the same, and I know it's also technically different. But I have done pancakes plenty of times, never waffles.
Well, ironically, you're being pressed.
Yeah, but then again, I don't own
Bump.
a press for waffles, so that's why I just get the old Eggo waffles.
Well, maybe I could swing that around for a late housewarming.
No, 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 no. We're all good. You don't got to worry about that, Mister Riley.
Shut up! It'll fall off the truck.
Nope. Or if I have a waffle press show up in my door in the next 3 days, I am shipping it to your place, no questions asked.
Seriously?
I would ship it 110% right back to you, no questions asked.
Why? Because I'm gonna be going down the path of you having a bad habit of making protein waffles?
No, because I wouldn't want you to put the money towards me and having a press.
Oh, stow it, you deserve it.
Oh, stop it. No.
Uh, not only that, but ironically, the shipping might cost more.
That's true. That's true.
Shipping might the shipping might cost more than to give it to me. That would be to good to your doorstep.
Well, yeah, because if you ordered it on Amazon, if you have Prime, then yeah, sure, it's just free.
You're goddamn right it does. Uh, good gracious. Ah, man. So, what topics did you have tonight, my good man? I'm not sure what your schedule's like.
I honestly didn't have too much. I won't lie. I knew we were going to try the rain, and I figured that was kind of about it. All I had on really my plate. I haven't had a lot on my plate lately, sincerely, for podcast
So,
wise.
so I do have one last topic, and it could be a mini topic.
All right.
I've been So I know we had a lot to cover, and I know we said that we'd cover this, but we're so behind on stuff to try. I thought I would bring this up, table this for now, and have you try it in your own leisure at time. The Red Bull sugar free for the newer flavors:
The pink and the purple.
Juneberry, Pink Edition, New Spring Edition.
Yeah, I can get those.
Also, the Ice Edition if you could still find it. The sugar free's better for all of them.
No, we already did that.
Not all of them.
No, we did the ice one.
We did the ice.
Yeah, we did the ice because we determined we liked the sugar
I'm
free
not
one a
sure
bit
if you
more.
So we didn't try the sugar. You didn't try the sugar-free pink or the purple,
Correct.
and I don't believe you tried the sugar-free Juneberry. So I will tell you this:
I feel like I
you
did
want
with
to
the
know why I'm no
Juneberry.
longer? We tried the regular, not the sugar-free.
I know I did regular, but I feel like I still had sugar free. I mean, either way, I'm
So
not
I
opposed to
will.
trying it again.
So, so what if I told you the sugar-free Juneberry is why I'm not upset about the blue edition being gone?
The blueberry being gone?
Try the sugar-free Juneberry. To me, it's the blueberry in sugar-free, just the way I
Whoa,
want it.
wait, are you telling me they got rid of blueberry?
Yes.
When?
Remember, they were getting rid of the blueberry and they were getting rid of the peach nectarine?
I didn't think blueberry was on there.
Yeah.
I thought it was cranberry.
That got the X and got replaced with watermelon.
That makes no sense
But the
why we
blueberry.
hit the blueberry, arguably your most goated flavored Red Bull of all time.
Ah,
Why?
ah. But my friend, I understand it now. Do yourself a favor. If it's possible, have Recon pour you a sugar free Juneberry without your acknowledgement of what it is, and I believe you'll thank me.
Oh, yeah. Why is that?
Because this is the sugar free blueberry we've wanted for some time.
Hmm.
Because I tell you, the regular Juneberry, it took me a while, but I adapted the taste for it. But I feel like every single time Red Bull comes with these new flavors in regular, there's some sort of disconnection. It's like everything's there, but it's like a wire that's not spliced correctly and it malfunctions or it sparks or it just doesn't have a solid ground, something like that. So with the sugar free, it just tastes the same through and through. Whereas the sugar, I don't know if you guys swirl it or something as you go. I don't know. But every time I'm trying some of these new flavors, again, Juneberry, Ice Edition, Pink Edition, New Spring Edition, it seems to be just this weird conundrum where it doesn't taste the same twice. I don't know why. Like, you ever get, like, some of those flavors where it's like, you shake it, it's this flavor, you put it down for a bit, now it tastes like that?
No,
Those we You never had powder flavor like that?
I've never had a powder flavor like that. The only thing I could think of like that gives me any a
I
little bit
have.
of a resemblance is that like drinking like zero sugar Coke. Where it's like the beginning of like a zero sugar Coke is great, but the end of a zero sugar Coke kind of sucks.
Okay, so I know what you get too, I've been there. But it's kinda like the same thing, but to say the least, try the sugar-free Juneberry, and you're gonna be okay that the blueberry is gone.
You
'Cause
say
it's the
that.
sugar-free blueberry that you've wanted for some time.
You say
That's what I
this.
get out of it. I don't say these things lightly.
This is true.
I do not. So when somebody wants to bring something up and it's the blueberry Red Bull, I take it seriously. You know this.
Is your favorite?
That being said, worth your time.
Check it out. I know the pink and purple are definitely sugar free near me. I have a spot for on my old marathon. So
So so I will say this about the because I tried the pink sugar-free today, actually. It was the only thing I had left. The can was dented as hell. At the time, it was the last one on the Walmart shelf. The one I go 2 towns over for because, dude, my local Walmart is crazy. It has so much stuff locked up, it's nuts. Like, dude, you have to get the key from an employee to get zip ties.
what?
Yeah, because it's related as car-related stuff. Light bulbs, battery connections, zip ties. They got half the stuff locked up because of the loss prevention's there. But you go the 1, 2 towns over, it's fair game. They don't got any issues there.
That's weird because I live around some towns here in Michigan that definitely have some high crime rates and have definitely been known for high crime rates, and ours aren't like that.
It's actually funny because 2 towns over, it's known as a drug town, even though it's died down a bit. But my city's known as the minority city that all the surrounding towns trying to kick in there and kind of leaving their own niche thing. So I think it's a prejudiced way of going about it, but I digress. But to say the least, it sucks because if I want zip ties or something else, it's locked behind a container. So I go 2 towns over because 1, I know they have it in stock, and number 2, I don't gotta take multiple trips to the register, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I want zip ties, I gotta check it out right there, and I gotta go this back and forth. Like, I had one trip where I had to even though I got my receipt carried around, she wanted me to check it out twice. I'm like, "Why? I have the receipt, I paid for it today. Why do I gotta pay for it twice?" To save aggravation, I go 2 towns over. And I know some friends around there, so I get my money's worth on the trip and eat good. Win-win. But back on the Red Bull topic. The pink Red Bull, the wild berries, does the job, it's better. It's still in the mid tier. I'm still gonna give it 3 stars. Now, I noticed something with the purple can. Now, close your eyes and dig back. You're drinking the new spring edition Red Bull. Tastes grapefruit, and what's the other note that you got?
I don't recall, but it was weird. It was like
It resemble fl did it resemble flower? Close your eyes again. You
hibiscus.
get something did you get floral?
No,
I'm not sure if I got hibiscus. For me, I felt like I got lychee.
for which one? The
I
purple.
feel like I did at least. The purple. The lavender, I should say.
Do we know what
Hear
that
me out.
flavor is supposed to be? Grapefruit.
Supposed to be Grapefruit and hibiscus, I believe. But I didn't get hibiscus. I got lychee.
Grapefruit and blossom. So a very floral grapefruit. What?
So tell me this though. Do you get any other note?
I
Or is
don't.
it just me overthinking?
I think that's you overthinking.
Because to
I wasn't
me,
impressed.
in the sugar free, that you get the grapefruit that's mellow, and then you have this, you get a note to it, but it's toned down. But the reason why I bring this up is because if we're going to have the white can debate, you have to throw that Red Bull in there now because it's in the underneath the grapefruit flavor law.
Oh, that one's on the bottom. That's an easy one.
To me, in the sugar free, because they gotta be sugar free, otherwise it's in a different category. So if I'm going with the sugar free one, I'm probably leaning that towards the bottom, but better than the prime.
I don't know about that one.
It
But I
still goes low. It still goes very low on the list. Like, but again, if you ever see that, if you ever see that deal for Red Bull cans, grab yourself the June berry and grab yourself the purple, the spring edition,
in all honesty,
because I think you'll be impressed.
if the white original can is grapefruit from uh Prime, which I sure it is, but I don't even honestly recall what tasting it. And I know we have
I
reviewed it.
do because I tried it. I tried it. I tried it. I want to say 3 times. Twice I think was on the show.
We definitely reviewed it. I know for sure that. I just don't honestly recall the flavor because I never went out of my way to get it again after we reviewed it. But definitely, I would say, um, at least from what I can
Because you don't remember the
recall,
Gorilla Mind either.
no, I don't. But from what I can remember, I feel like I liked the Prime more than I did the Red Bull. I was really disappointed with that Red Bull.
That's interesting.
Well, I mean, honestly, I was
Like I
expecting Red
said,
Bull to do decent with the grapefruit, but I think the Blossom threw it off.
so I, I'll be honest with you. The pink and the purple that night after we tried them, they made the sink.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But when's the last time that I've thrown a Red Bull to the sink?
It's been a while.
Um, Actually, never.
You like the coconut one?
I win. My, w- I like the coconut one. I have never on this program before this program anytime, unless it was piss warm, I have never drained a Red Bull. I've never thrown it down a sink. But that regular pink and purple, they made it. As far as the sugar free one, I finished the sugar free pink today at work. Sugar free purple I hung around, I also had at work last week, and I held that into better regard. I both give them 3 stars for the sugar free. Regular, I both give them 2 stars. 2.5 because it sucked, but I actually no, I didn't finish them. So yeah, 2 stars. I think that's fair.
I think you're generous, but sure.
Because just think about it. We had grapefruit and flower, and Red Bull has that signature taste.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the pink one, it was the wild berry cleaner. I'll just mark it as that cleaner taste.
Yeah, we'll call it the lemon pledgy,
Like you know,
the
well,
Clorox,
yeah. It's like when you. I was thinking Windex, but
the
well, I mean,
Windex.
it's like that. Actually, you want to know? Call me freaking crazy, but remember how 7-Eleven did did their signature energy drinks, and I tried them all.
No.
you don't recall. 7-Eleven had their own line of energy drinks. The cherry was atrocious. The cherry was atrocious. The grape was
Are you
atrocious.
talking the Fusion?
There was a
The
huh?
Speedway Fusion? Or 7-Eleven Fusion?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, I remember that. I remember the Fusions.
Yeah, let's see. Garbage, mediocre.
Which
Blueberry Windex, garbage.
I could still go pick up and get and have myself review for us one of these days and get my thoughts on that because I have access to those.
So ironically, they decided to add to the line with the blue raspberry, and that's the best one.
Weird.
Well, again, I said the same thing with Juvie. So they're officially now a Dollar Tree official energy drink, Juvie. So you could actually pick them up for $1.25. Soon to be $1.50. Thanks Dollar Tree and thanks politics. But yeah, everything's gonna be a freaking $1.50 there. Whatever. But nonetheless, it's nice because they put blue raspberry to the line. They're like, grab our watermelon ice or blue raspberry and the kiwi strawberry to it. And I'm like, what happened to the yellow can or whatever it was? Yeah, the yellow or the green can got the disrespect, but like the blue raspberry and the watermelon ice. So yeah. Still, Dollar Tree finds. At least you know you're gonna be able to get that consistently now. You'll be able to get that in your Dollar Trees if you crave it. My coworkers ask me all the time, you get like, do you try the weirdest shit? And I go, gotta review everything, man.
True.
But I but if you want to pick up those fusions for next episode, all five, best I'm for it. I'm down for it. I'll buy them. We'll try them again. And I'll make sure that there's space for the window.
We'll get some fresh Piper action.
Driveway or drain? I
Both.
don't know. So, homework assignment for the audience members for whoever they watch it. How many either the can was inconsistent or you just hate the flavor in general? How many energy drinks can you name went down the pipe?
For you or me?
We'll table that for everybody. For me, for you, the audience. How many fresh pipers have we had?
24.
Might end up having a episode segment on it, the fresh piper segment.
I'll tell you what. If somebody found out that answer and they found out that answer and it was like the legitimate correct answer, if somebody finds that answer, I'll buy you a tub of iced tea. If you can tell us that answer and it is the correct answer and you are not bullshitting, I'll get you a tub of iced tea. How many fresh
Wait,
pipers?
are how many fresh pipers? What?
It was you want to know how many fresh pipers have been on the show?
On the show. Wow, there's definitely been a good amount.
I mean, that's what I would say. You'd have to go back and watch every episode. If someone's that dedicated to
Yeah,
go
you
back and
would.
watch
You'd have.
all of our episodes to get that info, then yeah, you
I mean, if
deserve.
someone's dedicated to give us the amount of answers and like if they're gonna do a book report on the
That's
podcast
what
and
I'm
say how many
saying.
fresh
If
pipers have
if
been on
you
there,
watched all 150 episodes of the pod to get that answer, you deserve a tub of tea iced tea.
I agree. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. And if you want to go by, how about this? How about also as a bonus, I'll throw in a starter pack of the viewers brand of choice. I think me and you both know what this answer is. If they could, the first person to answer the worst can we have tried on this program, because I know exactly what it is, and it was gifted to us.
I think I know too. I
It was
will not.
gifted
I
to us.
will not.
You
I
know.
will not say.
I'm pretty sure you know what it is, but tell you
Mm-hmm.
what, I'm going to say it. Let me put this in the tab. Check the tab real quick. The
I can.
general tab.
I can. Well, I mean, I technically can in other ways. Yes. Yes.
Ha! Yep, I knew it. I knew it. We were both spot on, weren't we?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure a good OG knows that one. Ah, what a blessing it is.
And that seems like a pretty solid spot to wrap up episode 150.
I agree. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everybody. Please, in the meantime, enjoy the weather as it's starting to warm up. Hydrate. We want everyone healthy. I know a lot of people that suffered from heat exhaustion more than I'd like to admit, including myself. So please, careful out there. Getting warm. Drink your freaking water. If it's caffeinated water, by all means, you're entitled. Stay safe. Stay people you love them, and take it easy. Hopefully, we see you next week. Take it easy, everybody.